Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Breaking news: 2020 budget. Senate approves Buhari 850 billion naira loan request. What? Are these people for real? Hey, I can't believe it too. With all that is happening, the loan is still what Buhari is pursuing. You can see Nigerians that these people, even Buhari himself, permit me to say, is my opinion, he does not have a good agenda for Nigeria. And it's not different from Goodluck Jonathan, it's not different from Obasanjo, it's not different from any other person who has ruled the country. They all have agenda to also take from the nation's treasury to enrich themselves. Can you believe in the midst of the lockdown, he's shy, he cannot speak to people. He's still asking for this loan. And Senate has gone ahead to approve the loan. I can tell you what is happening. Remember Bukola Saraki? They took him away because he will not subscribe to their bidding. The guy did not even bother to go for second tenure in office because he knows that they will not even support him. So they've put their own person, the present Senate President Lawa, because they know what they are doing. Guess what? If I put you in a position, you owe me. You are in a position to answer me when I call. That's the part of godfatherism in Nigeria that we must bring to an end. That's why when Buhari got into administration, nepotism started. First thing he did was to start strategizing, putting his people in the key position. Let me tell you something. INEC, the very top person of INEC is from the north. Is he a Senate president? Is from the north. All the chief of staffs are from the north. This guy now, the loan that we are talking about is pursuing this loan. People will go to the news. So I just want you to understand where we are coming from. Because when I saw it, I was so disgusted and I said, what? I need to share it with the Apple Line Media family. You need to understand what is going on in Nigeria. Knowledge, they say, is power. If you don't know what is going on, you'll be ignorant and you might truly not understand what is happening. And your enemy can use your ignorance against you. So you need to totally understand. You need to totally understand what is going on so that you are not cheated and you know fully and you are able to comprehend and you are able to ascertain and to judge and to be able to put a stop to any evil occurrences. Listen, this loan Buhari is trying to get, how is it going to be repaid? Don't forget that Nigeria has previous loans that is being serviced and borrowed on the back of crude oil. Are you hearing what is going on with the price of crude oil? Do you know what is happening to the market of crude oil? Yet, Buhari has been pursuing this. He has been pursuing this loan before the whole coronavirus incident. So this guy has thought it hard and long and said, you know what, coronavirus will not hold me down. I'm telling you. He said, coronavirus will not hold me down. And the guy now, with they talk, so they don't approve the loan. You need to hear the matter. Anyway, let's go to the news so you can truly understand and comprehend what I'm talking about and you can feel my pain. Because Nigeria belongs to every one of us. It belongs to every one of us. If we continue in the rate with which we are going, the country will be so disadvantaged that by tomorrow, there'll be nothing for our children. The overseas that they are all planning to go. Nigeria is first of all our country. Look at the advent of coronavirus. They have to stay in the country. But still, I don't think they have learned their lessons. They've not. They've not. Because they refuse to put the health system in place. When they can't run, go abroad now. Every country is using their health system to look after their residents, those living in the country. So you cannot run overseas now that you want to go for healthcare. Look at late Abakari. His medical records was repatriated, was gotten back from the United Kingdom. Do we have a record of British prime ministers or any of the any of the MPs medical history in Yaba, Lagos? My people, let me not talk too much. I'm really not very happy. You can tell with this breaking news: 2020 budget. Senate approves Buhari's 850 billion naira loan request. What in Buhari they request loan for? Make una tell me. The Senate has resolved to give accelerated approval to President Muhammadu Buhari's request to raise a fresh loan of 850 billion naira from the domestic capital market. to fund projects in the 2020 budget. Which project? Oh, people tell me which project did the way that they fund the loan? Which project? It's all propaganda lies, all in the bid to steal. They say that they give palliative. The palliative will not see am. Abi you see am? Abi tell me now so that I will not be giving you wrong information. Maybe na me I never receive am. We are all in this together, so nobody is a stranger to it. The request was contained in a presidential memo read by the Senate President Ahmad Lawal on the floor of the Senate. The upper chamber also mandated its Financial and Appropriate Committee to liaise with the finance minister to obtain more details of the loan request. So as we are talking about now, as we dey talk now, we will continue. The loan has been approved though. Accelerated loan approval. My people, accelerated loan approval. Let me tell you something. The loans that Nigeria have are being repaid. See, don't forget to when our crude oil comes, when the money from crude oil comes, do you know how the money from crude oil? Do you know what it does? 45%, I mean 55%, if I'm actually accurately correct, is what we use to service our loan. So what we have left to be used in the country is actually less. And with the advent of coronavirus, no way to sell crude oil and the rest, and with we're talking about Russia and Saudi political war between themselves to talk about supremacy when they be flooding the market with petroleum products. You know, crude oil has had a bit of trouble recently. So a Nigerian is not an exception to what is going on. So what are we really talking about here? How are we going to repay this loan? Hey, don't forget this is the same loan that Buhari has been requesting, has been clamoring for before the advent of coronavirus. So no say when they come out, when they can't talk, when they answer anybody, when he pretend like say no they see, they say when they cry, they see road. When he behave as if they know it in they happen, so he still they push for the loan. When everybody they on that lockdown, so he still they call, he still they make requests. My people, God will deliver us in Nigeria, and God will certainly save us. Because this politician, I can tell you sincerely with no doubt in my mind that most of them don't mean well for Nigeria. With the way things are going, no. Most of them don't mean well for the country. They don't. They don't mean well for the country, because if they do, we will know. If they do, we will know. We will understand it. We will see that they really understand what is going on. My people, please, see. Anything they do, also not depend on this federal government. They not get good plan for Nigerians. So I can tell you, not depend on them. Also, because what did they happen now? They say now they won't borrow more loan. Why? What is that loan meant for? What is the purpose of this loan? Why are they borrowing this more loan? For what? It says to fund capital. Let us get the details of the capital. Accelerated loan approval. Under what? From what to what? Why the rush? What project will be going on now that there's lockdown? What is going on? Who is funding this project? Who is carrying out this project? There is partial lockdown. Who is carrying out this project? What is going on? Oh, people should tell me. You see, I did tell you, say something not they right somewhere. Say this our presidency, this government, this government. They know what they do. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They look you, they laugh. They know exactly what they are doing. So Nigerians, please wake up, be wise. Let God help us in this country, because people are really suffering. And Buhari will be leaving office in less than 3 years. Here, Buhari is leaving office. So this loan now is a carryover for whoever is coming in. And what is the assurance, or what is your assurance that definitely, truly, and really this is the last loan he will collect before leaving office? What is the assurance? How are we going to repay this loan? Don't forget, hey, Nigeria, God will deliver this country from what is going on, and God will have to just intervene. Anyway, my people, we just said we should keep it real and let you know exactly what is going on. that the Nigerian presidency are looking forward to. They've already, I mean, the loan has been granted anyway. And so with the matter reached today. What are your take on this matter? What do you really think is happening? Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anyone intimidate you or make you feel you don't have a voice. God bless. Bye for now.